the point of falling asleep behind the wheel. He plays it off, says he doesn't think it's a big deal. Ignis takes over the driving responsibility, but the thought of crashing the car weighs on him heavily. Close your eyes, young prince, rest while you can. On the road to your betrothed, well, that's the plan. Flashback to leaving his father's throne room, a young man eager to hit the open road soon. He chuckles, father, his royal highness is more like it. But he's just a man, even the king can't hide it. As the voice breaks, the last words he hears him say, walk tall, my son, words that echo, then fade away. Was it yesterday, or was it the day before? While talking to an immortal by the name of Kor, noticing that the once strong regal nobility was showing severe signs of the loss of his energy. But the young prince plays it off with a callous shrug. It eats at him, but you'll never know what he's thinking of. Top down on the regalia, breeze in his hair. Tries so hard to make it seem like he doesn't care. Cooler than cool, the boy's heart is a glacier. Or the idea of being cold is what makes him feel safer. False sense of identity on a quest to reveal the truth. Finding the real him through the people he'll lose. His heartstrings will pluck a D2 melody, but it's this tune that will finally set him free. What a fantasy, or is it a fallacy? Is it destiny, or is it his legacy? Driving to the ends of Eos with his brotherhood. Camping out, taking pics, lakes where the fishing's good. The joy, the pain, the heartbreak that lies ahead. Walk tall, my son, are the words that linger in his head. Walks of life entwined in one string. A pauper advisor, shielding future king. The bonds of brotherhood supersede any status, and in the end it's not about who's fiscally the baddest. From the start it's never been about who's the strongest. We're all just shadows and dust, to be honest. And where one is weak, the others are strong. And where one fails, the other rights his wrong. Prompto, lonesome when he was younger, would transfer his issues into his hunger. But it would be chance and a tender heart that he tended to a hurt puppy doing his part. The pup belonged to the oracle Lunafreya. A little poor boy became a regal hound savior. And on behalf of Luna, she had a request that Prompto would become friends with Noctis. Which is easier said than it is done, especially when the kid is the king's son. Makes it harder because of where he's from. And he's clumsy, which is perceived like he's dumb. In a chance encounter, which was one of a kind, Prompto decided to make up his mind. Worked hard and became a brand new him. And in high school finally became Noct's best friend. Ignis would be raised alongside the prince, her mind moved by logic and evidence. He'd be instilled with an intensive education, advisor to the prince, ready for any occasion. With one of the calm misdemeanors, the perfect assistant to the kingdom's future leader, making calculations that are always correct, and doesn't mind when Noctis calls him specs. Ignis would never complain about his job, even when Noctis would live like a slob. His school apartment, yeah, thrashed as usual, finding socks in the sink right next to some noodles. But Iggy is the type of dude that likes things tidy, and Noctis is a part of that dorm room society. And when everything is cleaned up, put away, Noctis is ready for the new recipe of the day. Way back when Gladio didn't like Noct, thought he was a brat and a little snot. But as a shield for the young prince, training sessions felt like tiny prison stints. But a shield's gotta do what a shield's gotta do, even if it means training the royal fool. But the prince is smarter than he thought, especially when he saves his sister from a tough spot. Heroes would go missing after chasing a cat, and it would be Noct that would go and bring it back. Not only that, he would take the rap, so Gladio's wrist, yeah, they didn't get slapped. He was thrown off by the prince's deeds, couldn't believe that Noct would intercede. A new respect was formed from that moment, a brotherly bond, and Gladio strives to show it. Noctis will be the glue to bring them all together and join them on this brand new endeavor. A band of merry misfits dressed in black and making noise all over the map. Brotherhood of the traveling tough guys, armed with cameras, camping gear, and cooking knives. But the bond's forged will not be broken, even if Prompto is the butt of everyone's joking. 4 watts of life entwined in one string, a pauper advisor, shield and future king. The bronze of brotherhood supersede any status, and in the end it's not about who's fiscally fiscally the baddest. From the start, it's never been about who's the strongest. We're all just shadows and dust, to be honest. And where one is weak, the other's all strong. And where one fails, the other's right his wrongs. Chillin' with the squad, rolling on the streets, bumping those dope tracks with the big beats, cruising in the car that was built for the king. Yo, we ride until the tires fall off, literally. Yo, Prince knocked us with the keys to the king's car. Road trip or joyride, driving towards the stars. Top down, beats up on the boulevard with his homeboy advisor and bodyguard. Ain't no freedom like being on the open road with all of the kingdom scenery to behold. It's amazing being on a journey like this, and nobody drives as smooth as his boy Ignis. Designated DJ Prompto riding shotgun. Man, even Gladios is soaking in the fun. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. Carpe diem, not everyone gets a chance like these. Pedal to the metal, they be speed racing. Don't forget to put in that GPS location. The crew taking Noctis to meet his fiance, taking in the roadside attractions while on the way. Chilling with the squad, rolling on the streets, bumping those dope tracks with the big beats, cruising in the car that was built for the king. Yo, we ride until the tires fall off, literally. Yo, they should have reconsidered that last line though, especially when the person driving is Prompto. What did you talk about screeching to a complete stop? Did the engine drop? What was that pop? Now they're stranded on the side of the road. Gotta push the car forward. Lo and behold, a service station. Hope they got a good mechanic. Nobody's better than City. Let her have a look at it. Chillin' with the squad, rolling on the streets, bumping those dope tracks with the big beats, cruising in the car that was built for the king. Yo, we ride until the tires fall off, literally. I'ma get a yellow, I'ma get a green one, yo. All starry-eyed, silly grinning prompto, like a child excited to ride a chocobo. An artist is just as hype. Ignis trying to act like it's just alright. Gladio just cares about who's the fastest. Even here it's like, bro, you can't even catch this. A car is dope, but there's only one way to go. Travel through Eos on the back of a chocobo. Chocobos feel like riding on freedom. Chocobos always there when you need them. We race, we jump, we glide, we ride. Faithfulness of a chocobo won't be denied. Riding around with my chocobros. I'm riding around with my chocobros. I'm riding around with my chocobros. Hey, yo. I remember when the Regalia got jacked. Can't get around without a whip like that. Also got hit with the trial of Rama. Walking around the kingdom, just a bunch of drama. So what you gonna do about it now? Can't steal a car from the parking lot. Prompto smiling cause he knows what time it is. Gotta get a chocobo from my main man Wills. Pick your favorite color, beautiful plumage. Admitted transportation never been as cute as this. In the midst of chaos, chocobos are a thrill. Don't even act like riding ain't chill. Foot the bill, then ride out into the sunset. Don't mess with chocobros, yes, best come correct. With the flap of a feather, let the ride begin. Showing nothing but love to our avian friend. Chocobos feel like riding on freedom. Chocobos always there when you need them. We race, we jump, we glide, we ride. Faithfulness of a chocobo won't be denied. Riding around with my chocobros. I'm riding around with my chocobros. Riding around with my chocobros. Big up to you chocobros. From the tomb of the king, what light will it bring? Noctis turns his key, resonates with the ring. Hit the door as it swings, what will the prince see? Royal arms to behold, in graves that are cold. Noctis claim what's yours from the kings of old. Yes, are yours to hold, the kingdom must be restored. Sword of the wise, first weapon you get. Part of Noctis, ancestors' armor set. A king who built a mighty wall to protect the realm and guard everyone inside of it. Blade of the mystic, weapon number 2. A king who protected all with the oracle. An ancestor that would never settle for less. The sword enhances the wielder's prowess. Great sword of the tall for a king like a mountain. Towering over all, his stature was astounding. The blade rips and tears through all foes. Can lay to waste anyone who gets too close. Mace of the fierce for the two-sided king. To his people he was most gentle of beings, but on the battlefield his heart was colder. Loved by friends, enemies, and ogre. Swords of the wanderer that reign with fury. Weapons so fast, movements appear blurry. Blades for a king who was swift as the wind, who went where no man had ever been. Star of the road, deadly shuriken. Near and far could assault and defend. A queen who was burned in the public eye, who would take to the shadows of the night. Axe of the conqueror, heavy and slow, and powerful to slay enemies with one blow. A king whose feats expanded the realm, and the people prospered with him at the helm. Shield of the just to defend all revelry, can deflect all blows, bolster recovery. Held by the queen, devoted to peace, loved by all but all hearts at ease. Scepter of the pious, weapon of light, slice through enemies willing to fight. A king who chose to rule by law divine, and with the oracle to help toe the line. Trident of the oracle, strong and noble, just like the woman who used to hold you. She was beloved by every race and clan, and was the one that brought together God and man. Katana of the warrior strikes all down in a single heartbeat with no sound. A king who lost his queen, beloved wife, so when his heart beats it can take lives. Bow of the clever, skewers the enemy, can target foes with maximum efficiency. A king versed in martial arts and intellect, converge where the mind and body intersect. sword of the Father shines light on creation. The mighty sword against any foe you are facing. The king was father to the chosen one. A father wanted nothing but good for his son. A father who fought hard for his kingdom. A king who was a man when it was all done. A king who died while his son was away. But the father knew his son would shine one day. Noctis, faithful heir to the throne. Only you can handle royal arms alone. It is your blessing, it is your gift, the culmination of your entire heritage. The chosen one, your ancestors implore you to rally with you to keep your heart true. Do not be swayed by what the night brings. Do not be consumed by what the siren sings. Do not be blinded by what greed yields. Do not be fooled by what demons build. Do not be torn by impending heartbreak. Do not hold to regret from your mistakes. Do not cultivate hate in your soul. Do not let disappointment take control. The King of Kings who will end the nightmare. Noctis, Insomnia's faithful heir. Yo, the Oracle champion, the star scourge, shine light bright into the night perch. Heal eels from the evil that lurks. But she wasn't always like this at first. She was just a girl from Tenebrae who made friends with Noctis one day. After the boy would fight to live, survive an encounter with a Merilith. Memories that are cherished by both. Flash back to them and hold on to hope. Learning about the crystal of Lucius, compelling Noctis to stay true to this. To expel darkness would be his role. He complied even though he was an 8-year-old. If only he could put a stop to time. Shortly came the invasion of Niflheim.
And she will not hold back. She'll keep pressing on. They think she's weak, but she has always been strong. She will not hold back. She'll keep pressing on. They think she's weak, but she's always been strong.
Yeah, she would be bold and she would be strong, even when she was treated so wrong. Even when many would lose their mind, little Luna would continue to climb. 12 years till talks of peace would come. Stood her ground, she would not run. Part of the terms that made the list, she would be betrothed to Prince Noctis, with an empire as evil as this. It was a coup to kill King Regis, to bring down Insomnia and its walls, just to watch all of Lucius fall. But she would not stop at this betrayal. To help Noctis, she must not fail. She would get away with the help of Nyx, and began her quest to awaken the Six.
She will not hold back. She'll keep pressing on. They think she's weak, but she has always been strong. She will not hold back. She'll keep pressing on. They think she's weak, but she's always been strong. Lunafreya.
First, to pay my respects. Oh, great garage, home to our goddess of the gears. Thank you.
That the prince I see?
Cindy?
Yo, Prompto got himself a bit of a crush. Never thought we'd see that silly goofball go and blush, but here he is confessing his love to a garage sign. And my oh my, seems Cindy's always on his mind. Dragged and knocked this along like they were still in high school, like telling your friend to ask if they think you're cool. Might as well fold up a note. Check yes or check no. Checkmate. No wait, not check and see what she checked though. And don't forget about the time he tried to sneak himself a pic. Thought he could drag knock along again and get away with it, but irony loves poking that fate with the cattle broad, and Cindy would catch them, and oh my god, Noctis loves the fact that Prompto's out here freaking out. The kid's bombing hard, the inner Prompto is full of doubt, so the prince nudges the doofus in the right direction, and Prompto gets that pick. Yo, Noctis is a blessing. The kid got it bad, got it really bad. He got it bad for the goddess of the gears. The kid got it bad, got it really bad. He got it bad for the goddess of the gears, and he won't take it back, nope, won't take it back. He got it bad for the goddess of the gears, and the kid got it bad, got it really, really bad. Ha, Prompto totally smitten in every single way. The kid has something new to say about her every day. The rest of the guys laugh it off, they just let it be, cause he talks about her as much as Iggy has a new recipe. That's a lot though, even for Prompto. He was the one that urged me to write this rap, yo. And one day he swears to confess his total admiration, but until then he'll admire her at her workstation. The kid got it bad, got it really bad. He got it bad for the goddess of the gears, and the kid got it bad, got it really bad. He got it bad for the goddess of the gears, and he won't take it back, nope, won't take it back. Got it bad for the goddess of the gears, and the kid got it bad, got it really bad.
Was it just me, or did something feel off about, Cindy?
Thought I was the only one who noticed.
Oh, I noticed. It wasn't her usual, I got a favor, y'all. There was more, y'all need to do this.
Lost 10 years of total darkness. The world gone cold, the world gone completely heartless. The prince would emerge as a king of light and rally his brothers for one last fight. They say things don't really come to an end. They say no greater love than to die for a friend. But when you're the king, there's no line to divide. You stand for the people, protect every life. Head to the crown city with their weapons ready. Overrun with demons, things are looking very deadly. Fight to the king's gate, each moment counts. There's only room for courage, no room for doubts. When the flames are quelled and if it lays bested, the king of light has proven that he is beyond tested. Ard and sinister smile beckons the chaos, but it'll be the darkness that will suffer the loss. On his father's throne, the young king sits, knowing the sacrifice needed for things to be fixed. Takes a long look at the photo from his friend, remind himself things don't really come to an end. With every fiber of his being, he summons the kings. He takes his rightful place while wearing the ring. He begs his father not to turn his face, but it's finished, not this passes into grace. And in that place the king conquers over evil. Light is restored, peace given back to the people. A new dawn, a new world, a brand new start. A place for people to mend every broken heart. But some say they hear the voice of King Regis from some place close and yet the distant reaches. It's just the voice of a father that's proud of his son who found the cure for insomnia. Found the cure for insomnia. The king of life found the cure for insomnia. The king of life found the cure for insomnia. The king of life found the cure for insomnia. The king of life found the cure for insomnia. The king of life found the cure for insomnia. The cure for insomnia. It's the cure for insomnia.